What does true freedom feel like to you? Does it feel like ease, that you get to wake up and decide what to do with the day? Maybe it is having a really slow morning, or it could be that you're so excited to work on your purpose that 6 a.m. you wake up and you start working on it. Imagine if you get to decide what does your day look like, week look like, year look like, and your entire life looks like. If you always dreamt of working from anywhere, maybe going to Costa Rica, working from there, maybe doing a retreat or a business convention, getting involved with the community, and then whenever you want, going to Australia and living by the sea in your beautiful villa. Or maybe your idea of freedom is that you get to decide the number of people that you work with. Maybe it's just very selective clients, or it is masses of people, right? It could be that you're not doing anything except for working towards your purpose. It could be bringing change in people's lives, maybe their careers, their businesses, their relationships. Come back to this life that you're living right now. How much of that resonates with that ideal version of your freedom? It's gonna start raining. I'm in Bali right now. My definition of freedom was always, I get to work with whoever I want to work with. It's not that I have to work with certain people to make money. I decide who comes in my business as a client, as my team members. I get to price my services, right? It's only and only on me, not based on somebody else who says, like an investor or whoever, who tells me what to price my services at. And I wanted to live wherever I wanted to live till the time I wanted to live there. And I wanted a lot of space in the place that I wanted to live. That means having a spacious villa, having my own private pool. This was only a dream. In 2022, 2021, 2023, I moved out, I think, from what I remember. I don't even remember time. Now, one major element of my life of freedom was that I'm living in nature. Nature is everywhere. In Delhi, I was living in a place which had trees and everything, yeah, for sure, but not as much nature-filled as I wanted. So I would make sure that I am going to a park with, luscious trees to be in nature, to give myself a sense of being in nature. Okay, we're gonna go inside because I don't want my DJI camera to get wet. What a better pause to the video than taking a stroll in my gorgeous place. Okay, is this good? Yeah. I'm gonna break some myths for you that what brings or could bring freedom in your life. Now, I feel so bad when I see human beings being consumed in the idea that more money is gonna bring them freedom, or permission from their parents is gonna bring them freedom, or approval from people around them is gonna bring them freedom. The thing is that these could be enablers if they are received in a completely open sense. What that means, we'll tap into it later. I want to bring this to your life right now. What if everything outside of you that you've been seeing so far as a source of bringing that true freedom in your life is not the real core source? What if I tell you that irrespective of all of these things, the source lies within you? There is something within you that can actually make this life of freedom happen, not later. Now, does this make you feel more free that, oh, finally, I don't have to rely on making this money to get into freedom, or getting approval from my society, from my parents to finally choose freedom for myself? Now, why do I say this? Because there are so many people living a life abundantly with money. They have assets, they have investments, they have passive income. At least they have a version of this, yet they are still waiting to live a life of true freedom because they have some core fears within them still that are still, taking charge, making decisions. So they never really paused to ask themselves that what if it is not actually the money that I'm constantly buying that is giving me freedom? Maybe it is taking freedom away from me, because I'm still operating from a fear that what if all of this goes away? What if I finally start choosing freedom and I get lazy and I'm not hustling anymore, hence my cash flow goes down? What will happen to the expenses that I have to take care of? Why? Because now I have a much bigger life. Or what if it is that you're waiting for approval and acceptance from your family? That was a bigger one for me, to be honest. Since how long have you been waiting for that approval? And is it there yet? Can it be there yet in its perfect form? And if yes, why hasn't it come yet? Why hasn't it come so far? Now, it's not that we don't want to strive for it. You can. But then, do you really want to spend more time of your precious life into getting to a state of freedom through an external source, which is sometimes in your control and sometimes not. What if you can explore another way to get there, which is that way is already within you. When you tap into it, you will be able to get to your state of freedom irrespective of the prerequisites that you thought you needed. And what if in that state of freedom that you created from the source within you, you have it all? You have the money, you have the love and affection from your parents, from your family. You have that element that you thought you needed to have that sense of freedom, right? So now you must be thinking, okay, I would like that, Vika, but then how do we make it happen? We make that happen by, first of all, changing the flow of process that you had so far, which means that first of all, we're taking all our energy and power back into us, reminding us. We always knew this to be true, by the way. Now we are reminding us that whatever I want, in this case, true freedom, to do whatever I want to do, to choose whatever I want to choose in life. I'm taking all of this energy and power back into me and integrating with it, reminding myself that I am the source of creating this true freedom on my own terms. This is a no sacrifice world. You don't have to sacrifice anything that matters to you to get to a point where you want to get. Sense it. Sense everywhere that you had sort of leaked your energy. See if there is a color to this energy and see that all of this is coming back to you, and this energy within you, the color, it is growing more and more and more, right? That's step number one. Step number two is, I want you to make a list of what you want, and this list is divided in two parts. One is here, you're gonna write the values or the emotions that you want your life to reflect as, and here you're gonna write all the things that you want, or it could be like, what does freedom look like to you? So I'll give you examples for more clarity. This side, which is the value or emotion, it could be, I want my life to be joyous, to be purpose driven, to be impact driven, to have enough space to do multiple things that you want to do. Basically location freedom, it could be that, or a life of luxury, right? If that is your value, whatever your value is, effortlessness, right? Freedom, all of the values come on this side. Now on this side, you're going to write down what do you want your life to be as, right? Or if you're specifically talking about freedom, what does this freedom look like? It could look like, I wake up and if I want to buy first class ticket and go to another country, I can do that. I have people taking care of things that I don't enjoy. So I have staff who is working in my company, right? It could, I'm just giving you examples so that you can get clarity of your own goals, right? I have passive income coming every month, so I know that I'm fully taken care of. So security, if that is what you want, you put that in the first section, right? I want a very loving partner with whom I could travel anywhere. I want absolutely phenomenal clients. I want to speak internationally, whatever that is. The third step is, what you'll do is go through both the lists and just ask yourself that, is there any goal on either of the side in which I think that I can have this goal, but I cannot have the other goal on the other side. For example, I want a loving partner. That's on this side of your goal list. What if that is conflicting with your value goal of freedom? What if unconsciously you think, if I have a partner, I would not have freedom? So that's why unconsciously you are pushing that away. Let's say you want more money in your life, right? Let's say you're earning $10,000, you want to earn $100,000. You really want that. But you feel like the conflicting goal is the value here, which is value of freedom. I will have to work more, I will have to exhaust more energy to 10x my revenue. So these two are conflicting with each other, right? So unconsciously you are resisting the desire, consciously you want it, right? And that's why a lot of suffering and delay comes in a life, because consciously we're trying to make something happen really, really bad, and unconsciously we are resisting that. Now imagine the level of friction you would have in that case, right? Now what you will do is, again, close your eyes, bring these two goals in front of you that are conflicting with each other. So it could be freedom and wanting more money. Now give a color to both these goals, and now see these two colors, these two energies in front of you. They could be in any direction. Observe where is one, where is the other. And now you're going to observe that as you're paying attention to both, Both of them are coming close to each other quite effortlessly and integrating with each other beautifully and becoming a much bigger ball of energy. Just observe what is the color of this energy. And as you're watching it integrate and grow, you're feeling so complete and whole. This is a life of true freedom where you get to have whatever you want. And now you're watching this beautiful ball of energy. Watch its color. It's slowly coming to you and integrating with your body. So you're feeling this color grow in your body from your head to toe, and it's slowly growing and intensifying. The color is getting brighter and brighter, and it's spreading from within you to outside of you and going beyond, because this energy is the energy of creation, and you feel so complete and joyous that now you get to have both of these because that's what you chose. Now take your time, feel the emotion, watch it grow, and slowly rub your palms, integrating it further in your body, and open your eyes. Congratulations! You just made happen a reality that you wanted. Now it is yours and it is happening. So I'm going to leave you with this. Any signs and any synchronicities that you observe during the week, make a note and write it down. So do this process every day, especially when you wake up. My team is going to tag this particular section. So you can straight away come to this part, do this visualization every morning and see your life literally shift and take shape exactly as you want it to. This is Yuvika, your mindset shifting coach. I'm going to see you in the next video.